Hi, I'm Mark from Maxava, and today I'm going to show you one of our short training videos.
Maxava configuration setup part 3. So far we've looked at the configuration descriptions, we've looked at adding the components to the data such as the apply groups, the IFS such as the IFS paths, the MQ manager, and the QDLS paths. For the completion of the data and object setup, we'll have to set up the assignments, which are the objects that are going to be managed and replicated. These can be done at the library level, where we can set just the existing object names from the current library to the configuration, or we can add the generic levels. Through the Tools option from the MX Work replication screen, we can access the maintain generic definitions. We can set our configuration that we wish to use and the library that we wish to set up for. This will set up a list of generic names which are components of Maxava, and these relate to any naming convention for certain object types. For the primary configuration, this will set them that any new object being created can be automatically captured. And for the backup configuration, this will mean any entries arriving in the remote journal can be processed immediately. To add all the generic entries, we can use the 13 to select all, and F6 to add. And this will add the star all generic entry names to the current configuration for the library defined. If you have multiple libraries and you're using the same configuration for replication of multiple libraries, you can simply go back and change the library name, bring up the new list of definitions for that library, and then add the additional library. You can keep repeating this process for all the library names that you wish to add into the configuration. Now, so far during the configuration setup display, we have used the green screen. This is only for convenience for showing this video. The graphical user interface also has the same options and features that the green screen provides. So for the configuration setups, you can right click on the system name, configuration options, add, choose whether you wish to do an IFS type, or select no if you wish to choose data object MQ and QDLS. For the generic definition add, again the tools are available from the graphical user interface. So again, you can choose the library. You can set the library that you wish to add to the configuration, or you can browse from a list of libraries on the system. Again, you can select all the types, right click for add generic definition, and again select OK and confirm, and this will go through and add the generic definitions via the graphical user interface. So again, the display configuration setups has been shown through the green screen option, MX Work Replication, but the functions and features are all available through the graphical user interface. Once your configurations are set up, you will have a primary configuration for each type, and then you'll set up your backup equivalent configuration using the same methodology. So again, you can repeat the same process through the green screen, or you can use the graphical user interface to set up the configurations via the options that are available. Once you've created your configurations, now you can actually run the replication process. Providing you've followed the correct synchronization options, your backup configuration can now be activated. You can simply select your configuration and right-click Start Configuration, and then use the options to continue. You can refer to the start and end configuration videos to review this in more detail if required. So to recap on the configuration setups, the configuration setups are made up of components. The configuration descriptions must be created first for each of the configuration types, whether it's a data, which is data and object, whether it's IFS for integrated file system, whether it's MQ for the iSeries MQ manager, or the QDLS for the QDLS DLL folders. In the configurations, you add the components that reside to those environments. For data and object, these will be the apply groups, and then there will be the assignments for the names of the files and objects. For IFS, it will be the path names. For MQ, it will be the MQ manager. And for QDLS, it will be the QDLS folders and documents.
Look online for other Maxava training videos, and thanks for watching.